Let's differentiate y equals the quantity 6x squared plus 7x raised to 4. So using chain rule, we first determine what is our u and our f of u. So our f of u here is u raised to 4 with a derivative of 4u cubed, and our u is 6x squared plus 7x with a derivative of 12x plus 7. Using our formula, which is y prime equals f prime of u times u prime. So we have f prime of u, which is 4u cubed, times u prime is 12x plus 7. So we now have 4 times, palitan natin yung u, we have 6x squared plus 7 raised to 3 times 12x plus 7. Or that is now 48x plus 28 times 6x squared plus 7 cubed. Okay, so ito nilagay ko lang doon, dinistribute ko lang. Ngayon, pwede nyo itong expand or pwede din na ganyan na lang siya. Differentiate y equals the square root of 3x squared plus 4x. So using chain rule, our f of u is equal to u raised to 1 half. Okay, kasi yan ay square root of u equals u raised to 1 half. Then its derivative is 1 half u raised to negative 1 half. Our u now is 3x squared plus 4 with a derivative of 6x. Therefore, y prime now is equal to 1 half u raised to negative 1 half times 6x. Pag pinalitan natin yung u, we now have 1 half times 3x squared plus 4 raised to negative 1 half times 6x. So, since meron tayong negative dito, pupunta yan sa baba. So, we have 1 over 2 times 3x squared plus 4 raised to 1 half times 6x. And if we multiply that, we have 6x over 3x squared plus 4 raised to 1 half. And then, etong dalawang to magre-reduce into 3 na lang. Therefore, we now have y prime is equal to 3x over 3x squared plus 4 raised to 1 half. Or in radical form, that is 3x over the square root of 3x squared plus 4. Differentiate y equals the quantity 2x minus 1 all over 3x plus 5 raised to 7. So again, using our chain rule, hanapin natin yung f of u, which is u raised to 7, with a derivative of 7u raised to 6. And our u is 2x minus 1 all over 3x plus 5. Since may quotient tayo, so gamitin natin yung fig minus gif all over g squared. So we have f prime is 2, okay, kasi 2x minus 1 to, so magiging 2 minus 0, kaya 2 na lang siya. Then we have the g minus g prime, which is 3, kasi 3 plus 0, and f all over g squared. So y prime now is equal to, i-multiply lang natin ito, tsaka ito. And then, pag pinalitan natin yung value ng u, we have 7 times the quantity 2x minus 1 all over 3x plus 5 raised to 6 times 2 times 3x plus 5 minus 3 times 2x minus 1 all over 3x plus 5 squared. So kapag in-expand natin to, yan, minultiply natin dyan, at yan, minultiply natin dyan, we have 6x plus 10 minus 6x plus 3 all over 3x plus 5 squared. At alam natin na magka-cancel out to, may iwan sa taas ay 13. So we now have 7 times the quantity raised to 6 times 13 over the square of 3x plus 5. So yung 6 dito, pwede natin siyang i-distribute dito sa numerator at sa denominator. So we have like this. Okay? And pag pinagsama-sama na natin sila, we have 7 times 13 is 91 times 2x minus 1 raised to 6, tapos etong nasa baba, mag-a-add lang yung exponent, so raised to 8 na siya. Therefore, y prime now equals 91 times 2x minus 1 raised to 6 all over 3x plus 5 raised to 8. Suppose f and g are differentiable functions with g of 0 equals negative 2, g prime of 0 equals 2, and f prime of negative 2 equals 1/2. Let h be equal to f circle g. Find h prime of 0. So for our solution, alam natin na h prime of 0 is equal to f prime of g of 0 times g prime of 0. Di ba? Parang ganito lang yan. F prime of u times u prime. Pero yung u natin is equal to g of 0. Right? Kaya maging f prime of g of 0 times g prime of 0 na siya. Okay. Pero sabi dito, di ba, g of 0 is equal to negative 2. Therefore, etong part na to, pwede pala siyang maging negative 2. So, f prime of negative 2 na lang siya, times g prime of 0. But what is our f prime of negative 2? Eto siya. What is our g prime of 0? Eto siya. Therefore, we have 1/2 times 2, or that is equal to 1. Find the slope of the tangent line to the graph of y equals log of 3x plus 1 base 2 at x equals 1. So dito naman, since slope yung hinahanap natin, alam naman natin, di ba, the slope of the tangent line is the derivative of the function. So we first have to find y prime. So to find y prime, using chain rule, let f of u be equal to log of u to the base 2 with a derivative of 1 over u ln 2. U now is equal to 3x plus 1 with a derivative of 3. So to find y prime now, we have, multiply lang natin ito at saka ito. So we have 1 over u ln 2 times 3. Substituting the value for u, we have 1 over 3x plus 1 ln 2 times 3, or that is 3 over 3x plus 1 ln 2. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos dyan. Since we are looking for the slope of the tangent line, we should evaluate y prime at x equals 1. And that is 3 over 3 times 1 plus 1 ln 2. Okay? Yung x kanina, di ba, meron tayong y prime equals 3 over 3 times x plus 1 ln 2. So yung x dito, pinalitan lang natin yan ng 1. So we now have 3 over 4 ln 2. Or, pwede naman natin ilagay yung 4 doon sa exponent, doon sa 2. So we have 3 ln 2 raised to 4. Or that is 3 ln of 16. Or kapag kinuha nyo yan sa calculator, that is approximately equal to 1.08. Differentiate y equals e raised to 2x plus 3. Again, f of u is equal to e raised to u with a derivative of e raised to u. U is equal to 2x plus 3 with a derivative of 2. Therefore, y prime is equal to e raised to u times 2. Or that is e raised to 2x plus 3 times 2. Or ayusin lang natin siya, unahin yung coefficient. So we have 2 times e raised to 2x plus 3. Let's differentiate y equals log of 3x plus 2 to the base 5. Our f of u here is log of u to the base 5 with a derivative of 1 over u ln 5. And our u is 3x plus 2 with a derivative of 3. So y prime now equals 1 over u ln 5 times 3, or that is 1 over 3x plus 2 ln 5 times 3. And if we multiply that, that is just equal to 3 over 3x plus 2 ln 5. Differentiate y equals ln of sine x. So our f of u here is ln u with a derivative of 1 over u, and our u is sine x with a derivative of cosine x. Therefore, by chain rule, y prime now is equal to 1 over u times cosine x, or that is 1 over sine x times cosine x, or cosine x over sine x, or simply, that's the cotangent x. A particle moves along a coordinate axis. Its position at time t is given by s of t equals sine 2t plus cosine 3t. What is the velocity of the particle at time t equals pi over 6? Note that if we differentiate s of t, whatever na result na makukuha natin is actually the velocity of the particle. So to answer this, we have to find s prime of t. And what is s prime of t? Okay, dito diniretso ko na siya. So i-differentiate muna natin yung sine 2t using chain rule. Paano i-differentiate yan? I-differentiate muna natin tong buong function. So we have derivative of sine 2t is cosine 2t times, i-differentiate naman natin yung inner function na 2t, so times 2. Kaya siya naging yan. Plus, i-differentiate naman natin yung cos 3t, so yung outer function natin, that is negative of sine 3t, times yung inner function natin, so that is 3. Kaya siya naging ganyan. So that is now 2 cos 2t minus 3 sine 3t. But since velocity of the particle at time t equals pi over 6 ang hinahanap, we will evaluate s prime of t at pi over 6. So that is 2 cosine of 2 times pi over 6 minus 3 sine of 3 times pi over 6. So ito ay magiging 2 cos of pi over 3 lang siya, minus 3 sine of pi over 2. But what is cosine pi over 3? That is just equal to 1/2. And sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1. So we have 2 times 1/2 minus 3 times 1, that is negative 2. Note that pag pinasok nyo ito sa calculator ninyo, dapat nakarad kayo. Okay? Naka-radians kayo. Kasi kung degrees yan, iba yung lalabas. Differentiate y equals x times the square of arctan x. So here we have a multiplication. So we let x be our f and the square of arctan x be our g. So using our fig plus gif, we have, okay, f prime, ito yung ating f prime, times g, this is our g, plus g prime, so this is our g prime, times f. So we have arctan of x squared times the derivative of x plus x times the derivative of the square of arctan x. So that is now the square of arctan x times 1, kasi derivative nito ay 1 lang naman, plus x times, okay, dito, gagamit tayo ngayon ng chain rule. Okay? Our u is equal to arctan of x. So u prime now equals 1 over 1 plus x squared. Then our f of u is u squared. Okay? And f prime of u is equal to 2u. So 2u times 1 over 1 plus x squared, yun dapat yung maging derivative natin. So we have 2 times yung u natin na arctan x times 1 over 1 plus x squared. So if we simplify that, we have the square of arctan x plus 2x, okay, ito galing yan, 2 times x, over 1 plus x squared, arctan of x. Differentiate y equals arc cotangent of the quantity 1 plus x all over 1 minus x. So our f of u here is arc cotangent of u with a derivative of negative 1 over 1 plus u squared. Our u is equal to 1 plus x over 1 minus x using our fig minus gif over g squared. So we have 1 times 1 minus x minus negative 1 times 1 plus x all over 1 minus x squared. So that is now the negative of 1 over 1 plus u squared times, eto, sinimplify ko na siya, we have 1 minus x plus 1 plus x. So, pwedeng matanggal itong part na to. So, we now have negative 1 over 1 plus the square of 1 plus x over 1 minus x times 2 over the square of 1 minus x. So, yung simplification ng answer na ito is left for you to do na.